your screen record to show us this. So virtual assistant statistics or VA statistics in 2025, trend, growth and impact. You can see that I'm getting this information directly from Google. I thought I would be able to share it through that video, but it's still okay. Let me do this voice recording, then I'll forward to you guys. So here we are. So the virtual assistants have already explained that. Now let's move to the current state. Let's move to the currency. Say the global virtual assistant service market was valued at USD 4.12 billion in 2020 and is expected to grow at a compound annual growth rate. Look at it. From 2021 to 2028, this is how it will move. Something that was 4.12 we move to it will move to by 2028 it will be 8.4 billion million rather. Something that is worldwide, virtual assistant worldwide was estimated at 3.9 million in 2020 and is projected to reach 8.4 million by 2028. 8.4 million, that's the projection that we have. So you can go on and research more about this. Now, the adoption of virtual assistant services is driven by various factors such as the increasing need for operational efficiency. There is now more need. People are the truth is that if someone was coming to the online space, they would never had believe that, someone that is just starting, that they would hire a virtual assistant. It happens. I have an agency where we people come to hire us, so I know what I'm talking about. It happens. At the first, they will not see the need, but once the growth starts, they had no option than to hire a virtual assistant. In the physical world, they would have said, okay, my brother, do it for me. Okay, my sister, come from the village and stay with me. Okay, my neighbor, come, let me just, okay, you're a graduate. But in this case, they had no option than to look for competent people that are trained to support them online. So there is an increased need for operational efficiency. The rising demand for outsourcing non-core business activities. When we talk about non-core business activities, we are talking about those deeper aspects of business. Like in my business, I have assistants that work with me, but there are some things that I'm not going to give to them to do. Those ones are basically for the founder, for the CEO, and maybe for the board of directors. They must carry those ones out. But for other things that are not core, like marketing, some aspects of marketing, customer support, administrative tasks, all those ones, they had no choice than to give it out. And they're not just going to give it out to random persons because they are graduates. They're not just going to give it out to random persons because they are relatives. They must look for someone that is trained, qualified to handle those tasks. So the demand is high. We cannot doubt it. We cannot argue it. I'm trying to rush so that our time limit for WhatsApp can be utilized by this video. So now that's the first need. Then the growing trend of remote work and freelancing. People are now realizing that I can actually own a company. And all of you that are listening to me right now, you may decide to own a company in the next 3 months because of freelancing, because of this particular skill. You can become a founder, you can become a CEO, you can become a startup immediately. You can start something, you can brand it, you can push it, you become oga patapata. You begin to look for someone, just one person or two to hire to start if you have the capital. So there is now more need for people now realize that they don't need the whole world to start up something. The only thing they need is just a single skill. So there is now an increase in the VA industry. So it is growing. The availability of high speed internet, apps are upgrading. I just looked at CapCut. They've upgraded. In fact, this January, so many apps. If you're very sensitive, you will see that there are little changes on so many apps. They are improving. They are upgrading. They are adding more features. It is getting better. It is getting faster. It is getting easier. So it's also helping the growth of the virtual assistant industry. And the emergence of new business models and platform. Oh my God, business models are popping out every minute. They are popping out. Now, because they are popping out, the VA industry is growing. There is now more need to hire virtual assistants. So I'm going to move straight to the trend. Okay, let me pause. Growth trend. The growth trend. We have looked at and the current state. So let's look at the growth trends for virtual assistant in this 2025. This is a reliable source that we are looking from. So the growth of virtual assistant in services is expected to continue and accelerate in the coming years as more businesses and individuals realize the benefits and opportunities of working with VAs. Now, I have people that as at last year, as in towards October, they never thought of hiring VA. But before December, they were like, "What your mom see? We are interested. We are interested." And more people this 2025 have, in fact, before 2025, have realized that, oh my God, online work is strenuous and tedious. One man cannot do it alone. They have to. I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm saying it with all assurance because I, as a virtual assistant, I have hired virtual assistants, not one, not two, not three. I can't stay without them. I can't stay without them, including interns. Even at that, I hardly have enough time. That is how online space is. The online space is time consuming, is strenuous, is tedious, it demands so much because if you don't package yourself well, if you're not well structured, if you don't have a system, people are not going to trust you, they're not going to like you, they're not going to buy from you. Your company is going to fade up. So, because of all of this put together, there is now more need for virtual. They now realize that I can't do it alone. I can't. Oh, I'm not meeting up. I need someone to help me check my email. I cannot be checking it alone. I need someone to help me and create some documents. I cannot be doing that. I need someone to reply to customers. I need someone to help manage. Okay. I can manage my social media. But after some time, they realize that I cannot manage it anymore. I need someone. That is it. There is now more need. They realize the benefits of uh, of hiring, opportunities of working with virtual assistant. According to Business Research Company, the global virtual assistant market is expected to grow from USD 4.97 billion in 2023 to USD 6.7 billion in 2024. So it is projected to reach USD 15.88 billion by 2028. We are talking about 2025. In the next 3 years, where would you be? You have to take your position in this industry. In the next 3 years, which is 2028, I knew where the industry was when I started 3 years back. And I know where it is today. I know how much ground I've taken. I know how much I've made. I know how much impact I've made. I know in 3 years. You yourself, in the next 3 years, where would you be? Today, I'm not talking about money. I'm not talking about anything. I just want to, I'm speaking out of passion. If you're very sensitive, you understand I'm speaking out of passion. In the next 3 years, where your certificate cannot take you, virtual assistants will take you. You can write it down and then tag my name to it. Yes, I beat my chest to say it. Where your certificate has not taken you to. Yinka, please, if you listen to this video, put that in the chat box. This particular word. In the next 3 years, where your certificate has not taken you to, this virtual assistant industry will take you to that place. Mark my word. I'm talking to my VA to take this down because I'm very serious about it and I'm very sure about it. Now, one of the key drivers of the market growth is the emergence of new markets and regions, especially in Asia, Pacific, and the rest. New markets have come up where demand for virtual assistant service is increasing due to the rapid economy. I'm going to stop here. Okay, another drive of the market growth is the expansion of the scope and variety of virtual assistant services. I love this one. As virtual assistants are not only providing traditional administrative personal tasks. No, when we started as admin assistant. No, We realize that we are the same content creator, social media manager, brand specialist, lead generators, email marketers. That is it. Those are the things that we cover. One person alone doing so many things. So you see, it has made the market to grow. But we also offer specialized service. Yes, we do that. We have that in our program. So you can see that we are not here to just play. I am serious. I am serious when I say I'm going to pour my heart tonight to you. All right. So we are going to stop here and then we'll continue with our voice note.